Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing all well today. I hope you guys are looking after yourself. And hello Tricks, I have noticed you have come by. Hello. How you doing? Anyways guys, let's get some stuff out of the way. Obviously, first things first, obviously check out my manga series Vamp the Lost Souls volumes 1 to 5 on Amazon Kindle and Google Play Books as ebooks. You can even go on my print link for Mixam for Vamp the Lost Soul. All my links, if you go on my I think you put explanation mark manga if I remember correctly. I've got to remember all my explanation marks. You could get that, or you could. And by the way, also guys, that's also for the scary cricket is away from my intercar. I am so happy and calming down. Ooh, the scary cricket. Oh, you mean like little cricket bug? It's cool. Anyways, guys, sorry. Let's get on with the announcements. I will be at AnimeCon next year in June. Following that, I do have a art contest on running until the 1st of October, when then the 13th, I'll be announcing the winner and doing the draw prize for the giveaway. So if you want to turn up for that, feel free to. That would be absolutely awesome, guys. I would love to see you there. Anyways, also check out my other social medias, which I'm going to put down now for you guys, if I got it right. No, I haven't got it right. But if you put exclamation mark socials, you can literally get all of my social medias up in one place. Anyways, guys. Let's get on with it today. Today, we'll be doing some Volume 1 revamp and followed by the falling... Oh, there you go, Nightbow. My lift bio will have all my social medias, all my stuff to my merch, including Dishplay and Teespring down below. Anyways, we will be doing some more revamp. So, let's get on with the stream. Obviously, we will be doing some D&D today. Do not worry. The dice shall be rolled. Oh, Tricks, has Blam had chat to you? Are you be coming on today, or do we still have to wait a little longer for you? So I just wanted to ask you, just to make sure everything's ready to go. I'm scared of bugs. I cry easily. Oh, fair enough. That's okay. Everyone's afraid of something. Like, to be honest, my thing is daddy long legs and spiders. Can't fucking stand them. Yeah. Wasps, I don't like either, I have to admit. But, like, most other bugs, I'm fine with. It's just, yeah. It's just specific. So, ignore the shine. It's quite hot today, so I have to get the doors wide open because we need some fresh air in here. By the way, guys, I hope you got your cups of tea. Anyways, my little tea cultists. I need to actually. That reminds me. I need to jump on my my 4-leaf clovers chat. Where is my chat? There we go. So when the clovers come on, they will come on. There we go. Awesome. So we're on there now, just to make sure, like, you know. Boom. Easy peasy. Now, just keep me off for now. I'm sorry to be... Oh, fair enough. You're not feeling well or something. Well, hopefully don't push yourself too hard, obviously. But yeah, hope you recover soon. Anyways, if it is like you're not feeling well or something. But yeah. Anyways, let's get on with the stream itself, shall we? So, like I say, today we will be doing some more Volume 1 revamp. I will be having a meeting with my art editor on Tuesday, which is Merit. So yeah, I will be having a meeting, which will be absolutely fun fucking tastic. I need to ask if we're going to be meeting on Discord actually, and that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, obviously. Because obviously now I've done like chapter 1. I'm pretty much getting on with chapter 2 because I need to fly through this now. So, you know. I know people say, you're only on chapter 2. It's like, yeah, dude, like, trust me, this is like technically the 4th chapter because I've added 2 extra chapters worth. So, like, people don't understand. It's like, yeah, but this is like revamp and I'm adding like extra content. And I might be like, and with the art editor, I might be even adding like more pages even. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what might happen, but we got the script down. We got it ready to go. So yeah, that will be the thing. So yeah, I'll be meeting up with my art editor on Tuesday to sort all that out, which is going to be quite fun. What else am I up to this week? Obviously, I've got my office from Wednesday onwards, and then I'll be doing some D&D on the Friday with my lads, and doing D&D professionally on the Sunday at the local Movie Shack store. If you guys want to check that store out, if you live nearby or near Bexley Heath, feel free to check it out. They are run by absolute diamond people, and I would highly suggest checking them out. They are absolutely wonderful people. But yeah, so awesome. But anyways, guys, what have you been up to? Let me know. At the moment, I've been sort of. I try to. Sorry, I'm thinking. Sorry, give me 1 second. Oh, I was thinking to myself a little here, like, should I do a shadow from the other side? Because the blade's going against this, then logically speaking, if I want the spark to go flying on the edge of the sword here, then I need to put the shadow on the other side. So I need to sort of get rid of all this and actually shadow from the other side. And as you can see here, I've done another pop-up panel moment, because I am actually practicing my kitty cat's on my back needing me. Oh no, what's new, pussycat? Oh, the Loki cam is tilted down. Hold on, let me straighten out Loki cam so you can see what Loki's up to. Loki sleep like peacefully asleep up there. Plus a little cotton socks. Ooh. Trying to get the camera sort of like. Hold on. If I do that, should be able to see her better. Just give me 1 moment. There we go. There we go. What's new, little putty cat? Oh, needing you. See, cats are cute when they're needing. Needing? I sound like I'm saying they're needy, but actually I'm saying they're needing. You know what I mean? But yeah. By the way, if you do want to check out the tracks I'm using lately, it is by the one and only Panda Beats. So give them a go. I checked, they are not AI, thank God. So yeah. I'm kind of trying to switch back and forth between artists, and at the moment, my new one is Panda Beats at the moment for the copyright music. So go check them out if you have any music for your streaming needs. Just obviously tag them on your streams to know that's the music you're playing. Obviously, they will highly appreciate that. I need to do something on my streams though, because I just realized. Hey Blam, awesome. How you been? Welcome to the stream. How you been? Hold on. How you been, Blam? Obviously, I know how you really been, but you know, head's getting better. Coffee does. No. Someone has spoken heresy. No. Don't drink the unholy brew. Your soul will be destroyed by coffee. Yeah. The great coffee demon will claim you. Yeah, could you imagine actually Blam throwing out the mouth going, coffee for the cup, coffee for the coffee god. Oh, bless. Hey, Yorkshire tea's nice. Don't diss the Yorkshire, man. Don't diss the Yorkshire. Man, I'm trying to save your soul from the coffee demon. Yeah, you're gonna be like Khan. Could you imagine a coffee version of Khan the Betrayer? It'd be like frothing at the mouth, coffee for the coffee god, coffee for the coffee throne. Hell no.
These nuts.
You can those coffee can these nuts it. You know, because coffee's just a bag of dicks. And we know it's a load of dicks. Nose and dicks. Oh, gotta laugh. Gotta have a laugh. Gotta switch out sugar in my tea for something else. Oh, so don't. Okay. Do not do sweetener. The only reason being is sweeteners is actually a lot like. There's a whole documentary on it. It's a lot worse than sugar. So, if you want, I'm trying to think like. Look at that, the son of Claw. Yeah, that's like Yeah, sweeteners are a lot worse. You need to go for like, there's a few natural remedies you can go for, as long as it's not artificial sugars. Like, yeah, I was gonna say honey. Honey's a good one. Just make sure it's like natural honey and not like they put like fucking like the preservatives and shit in that. Like actual proper creme. Not creme, clam. Actually, there's a little story behind that. Actually, my wife actually bought some proper honey of someone who had their own beehive. Oh my god, it was the best honey I ever had. Like someone locally to where we were at the time, we're running like a little bee farm. Obviously all legal and all that. And yeah, we managed to get some honey off them. Oh my god, it was so nice. It was literally the best honey I ever had. It was such good honey. No. Yeah. How many? Oh no, wait. Actually, there's a. How much sugar could you have in your tea, Trix? Talking about Combee. We were talking about beehives and fuck. What Pokemon comes up in the game? Combee. Fucking Combee. Sorry, I found that quite funny. How much sugar could you have in your tea, Creme? Just so, just for reference, because I used to do 2 sugars. Oh no, Trix, that's too sweet. No. Right. No wonder why your blood sugar's high. Okay. All right. Because of your how your blood sugar is. Yeah. I have creme. We're not having to go at you. I have 1. Like I used to have 2, but now I have 1. Like, seriously, 1, or if because of your blood sugar levels, half a teaspoon would be good. Also, I drink full big-ass Sports Direct mug. Yeah, obviously the bigger the mug. But yeah, if you, just literally, what I would say is, try half sugar a day, see how that goes. Like, literally, oh my god. No wonder why your sugar levels are so high. And how many teas do you have a day, Creme? If it's 1, it might be forgivable, but I'm doubting that's not. Yeah, that's really unhealthy. This is why I have I have 1 sugar in my tea, but I only have it like 3 times a day. I've actually been strict on myself of how much tea I have, so because of sugar. 1 or 2 teas a day. So that's 6 sugars, Creme. Oh my god, that's quite a lot. Basically, from 2 teas, right, or 1 tea alone, you're taking in my daily tea intake. However, when I'm working, I only take 1. So it's only like 3 days that I take like 3 teas in. And even then, that's not guaranteed for me to have it. Oh my god. Creme, no wonder. Oh no, buddy, no. No, like, tea itself is fine. Or, the alternative is, instead of having 1 sugar in a tea, or half a sugar, what you could do is have teas that don't require sugar. And there's a few out there that can do that. I'm trying to think of one of them. There's herbal teas that require. If you could get like proper, like good, not the shit fruit tea that you get in the supermarket, but if you can get proper fruit tea. Oh, blah, that's so wholesome. No, joking. No, that was proper wholesome, man. Honestly, like herbal teas, fruit teas, like if you could get the proper fruit tea, that'd be shit. I eat 2 pizzas a day. Oh, fuck it out. Yeah. And that probably has dehydrated you as well, because pizzas can dehydrate people. It's like tea. Tea can do that as well. If you have like a lot of tea, that could dehydrate you. So yeah, I would highly recommend turning it down to a half a sugar, or finding like fruit and herbal teas that does not require sugar. Honestly, you'll be health-wise, you'll be so much better off. Fuck off. I'm not that short. Shut up. Shut up. I don't need to be proud of you and I. Not after last time. Right, guys, actually, you didn't hear this in chat, but obviously there was jokes alluding to my height because the Clovers now know my height, and I got ripped the shit out of because of it. Yeah, so yeah, now the Clovers know my official height, which is really sad. And yeah, I got ripped the shit out of because of it. But yeah. But I won't be telling you like that. But what was I gonna say? Fuck, brain's lost it. But yeah. I was just thinking, what fruits? Caramel tea is quite nice, actually. No, it's not caramel. It helps with anxiety as well. I'm trying to think what other sorts of teas that could help you. I think some of the Twinings fruit teas is quite nice if you can get the right ones. Stuff like that. Like, I know it's a bit costly, but if you spread out your teas, it's worth your money. Like, that's personal recommendation. Oh, are you, Krem? Is it an eating disorder, or is it because like this is coming from someone who has a trying food phobia, who has been pushing to get out of that, and I've been eating a lot more different foods now. Is it like a mental thing, or is it an autistic thing? Because I know it is an autistic trait. A lot of autistic people get really fussy and particular about their food. Like, for example, like they'll only eat pieces from Papa John's or something. I'm actually generally asking. So, because I know that is a thing. So, yeah. Because admittedly, I was like that with certain, like when me and my wife like used to eat out, I only used to eat for like one chippy only. Like very rarely I would try other chippies. But now I try like different things now. Yeah, thought so. So it's a bit of both. A bit of both. Eating disorder thing is related to autism too. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I just wanted to ask out of curiosity, that's all. Because I used to like I say, when I eat out or if I eat certain things, I would only eat from certain what do you call them? Like certain brands, like I would only have like, for example, like McCain's chips or Bird's Eye chicken nuggets, stuff like that. And that's why I was a kid. I grew out of that, luckily, but yeah, I used to be like that as a little one. So I was only asking that literally out of pure curiosity, nothing more. Because I know what I was like as a kid. I was a nightmare to feed as a kid. Because it wasn't just a phobia, but it was my autism on top, which made it really hard for me to be trying different foods and stuff like that. I know people think phobia trying food is like, yes, I have a phobia. And yes, it was really hard to live with until I met my wife, and I found like a mental trick to override that phobia. So yeah, just so you people know, it was a thing for me, or it still is a thing. Because it will kick off every now and again. I love cooking, hate eating out, so I'm going to be cooking meals again soon. Ah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I love eating out. Wait, we're talking food. Yeah, we're talking food. And what I was a nightmare to feed when I was a kid. Because I only ate like it wasn't just the autism for eating from certain brands or certain restaurants. It was also I have a trying food phobia, which has absolutely de-escalated luckily over the years. So it used to be I'd eat like sausage, chips and whatever, but now I can eat like Indians, I can eat a little bit of Italian, stuff like that. Like I've got to the point now where I can eat in most restaurants. And that was because of a little trick I discovered, and that was actually thanks to one of my best friend's mums. Like, people will tell me to try it, and I will get really angsty. I'll reread it, Vamp. I love cooking and hate eating out. Yeah, I know you hate eating out. Hey, going to be cooking meals again. That's cool. What meals are you going to be cooking, by the way? Sorry, I was Yeah, we're talking food. Oh, Blam, you dirty fucker. I'm trying to see. This is the problem. When I talk about one subject, my autism overrides it. Think we're still talking on the same subject. I tell you what, I've told my mum this several times with my autism, right? I hate it when people switch subjects because it confuses the fuck out of me. I fucking hate it. And I keep telling people, please do not do this to me, because I will, if we're talking about one subject and you're making a joke about eating out like Blam did, it will go over my head. It will go over my fucking head. Because I get excited about talking about, like, you know, food and stuff. But yeah. No, seriously, guys. There is one thing that what winds me up more is that. And it's not like in a horrible way. It's just, for me, it's just like someone goes, Vamp, we're not talking about it. It's like, then why did you say that? We were talking about this, and now we're talking about that. Yeah. I fucking hate it. My mum goes, well, you should catch up. Like, my brain doesn't work that way, mum. I love you to pieces, but my brain does not work that way. And plus, being a male on top doesn't fucking help. Oh, God. But, yeah. Yo. I'm not even joking, man. Like the amount of times I have to keep reminding my own mutter, just do not switch the subject on me and make it clear you're switching subjects is unreal. I love Mama Vamp, but Mama Vamp, man, she confuses me sometimes. And then she wonders why I get lost in the conversation, and then she goes, well, you know, keep up. I'm like, what? No. Dauntism Brain says, no. If you tell me you're switching subject, we're good. But yeah. Fucking hell. Dirty fucker. Sorry. It's one of my autistic pet peeves. It's something I'm allowed to hate on. God, could you imagine me like collabing with other streamers one day and they just do that? They'll go, all right, we know how to piss Vamp off, and they'll just do it all stream just to fucking do that. My grandma does the same thing. I'm not as quick in Dutch, so I do the exact same thing. Exactly. Krem gets it. Krem absolutely gets it. It's like, how do you piss off autistic people quickly? That is the way to do it. But yeah, don't get me wrong, it is kind of fucking funny, but at the same time, you're like, dude, no, dude, no. But yeah, I sound like that maid out of, Family Guy? You know, when Superman's not home. What's going on here? Why is my tablet not responding? Nope. Edit, undo. I want to kind of... Fucking love this music, man. I don't know why, but cyberpunk music's been it's been my go-to things lately, and Amelie and stuff like that. So, but yeah, fucking hell. I know, I didn't call anyone a maid. When did you get that? No, hold on. Let's slow it down. I call no one a maid. I called no one a maid. I'm confused. What? No, I said I've been listening to music lately, like Amelie and cyberpunk music. I've been gravitating towards that lately, I said. Oh! No. I said the maid from Family Guy. I didn't know the name. I thought Consoletta was a maid because she had like the maid dress on and everything. Yeah. Talking about that sketch. Yeah, I was talking about the sketch. I didn't know her name. I swear she was a maid. Oh. Yeah, but to be honest, hold on. No. What's the difference between a housekeeper and a maid, right? Because isn't technically a maid a housekeeper too? I know this will trigger Blam because he knows words more than I do. He's gonna jump on a muck and go all sorts of scouts on my ass. But technically thinking about it, it's true that they both do the same sort of job because I know, especially modern day maids are practically housekeepers. Do it. No. You have the command from Rogal Dawn. Yes. Do it. Be posh. Channel your inner English snob. Do it. The Dawn commands it. No, I don't like Blam's explanation. Yeah, but that was way back then. You wouldn't get a maid to dress you now, would you? If you do, that'd be all sorts of what the fuck. Well, I know back in the day maids probably did because, you know, nobility and stuff, shit like that. But like nowadays, like isn't maids like mostly it's housekeeping anyways? The only difference is one stays at the house, don't they? And then the other like they have long stays at the house. And then the house cleaner is who you call upon like a weekly basis or something. Yeah, I was gonna say like hold on, wait, they dressed people up to 24. What the fuck? Oh, that's when you last had a maid. Oh. Yeah, because I know like to like modern day maids, the only difference is like one stays at home for like most of the week. Hold on. You had a fucking matrix? Like we and my wife get a cleaner in. No fucking way. I thought that was like an old-fashioned thing. I thought that'd be like mostly inappropriate these days. Oh shit. I didn't even know. Hold on. We what? Yeah, the maid stays in. Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah. Hold on. Tricks. Hold on. Let's roll back. Hold on. You had a maid? Trix had a maid? I can't compute that. sorry. I'm not used to people going, yeah, I had a maid. I'll be like, wait, what? Maybe my country is that fucking poor right now. I've heard of, I've never met a rich person who's had a maid. Oh, is your dad like, oh, cool. Crim's posh, man. Crim's posh. Crim's more British than I am. Wait. Crim's more British than I am. Did I just get out Brit? Wait. What? 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 Sorry. That, like, are you from our talks? I knew you were like, you know, not like lower class, like a little bit higher than mid class, but fucking hell, Crim, you posh. Nice. Trix is classy. Anyways, hey, Lupe. How? I feel that I'm underdressed now. I think my VTuber needs a new uniform now. I feel quite underdressed. Hey, Lupe, we've discovered Crem's posh. and Crem out Brits me, but somehow Crem out Brits me. How it was a complete accident. Hold on. Right. Crem has to tell us the story now. You need to tell me the story. I don't need to bully Bam. Yeah. Bam! No! Bam! Bam! Yeah, exactly. Quotations, don't need to bully Bam. Wait. Anyways. Sorry. Look. Blam. Look, mate, no. Just no, Blam. Behave. Don't let me get the horny Joe out. Oh, get the horny Joe out. Trix, just ignore him. He's only messing around. I just read what Trix said. Sorry, Blam. Looks like you got a massive...
No.
Nice try, Blam. He was the fat, like, Blam went, so ask you... Comments chain inside my horny. Come inside my child. She's broken to a mush. Oh no. It was really funny because that went asking for a friend. Are you single? And Trix just went
No.
straight up. I have my fictional husband Dino, so
No.
this is why we love you, Trix. Trix, this is why we love you. Oh god. Sorry, I have to. Sorry, Trix, you deserve this from me. Come on. Well done. Good show. The most British clap you ever get. It's a good show. That's it. That's the most British one. Good show. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, all jokes aside, like no, sorry. I actually want to hear like your grandpa's story. Actually, like I'm actually very curious. Obviously, don't dox anyone. Just give us the story because I would love to know this story. Oh god. Sorry, I had to clap because I kind of had to praise Krem there. Yes. So the story: my grandpa used to trade exotic flowers. Being from the Netherlands, him and my mum were exotic. So there was a clip somewhere in 2005, 2006 ish, where I was introduced as friends from the Netherlands. Oh, okay, this is actually interesting. And I guess you kind of got in. Oh, that's kind of cool. Sorry, I just like to hear stories like this. It's like, especially now, like me being a Mason, you find out like all sorts of things about all sorts of people, and you're like, wow. But yeah. But honestly, like I said, Trix, I knew you were kind of like, I wouldn't say well off, but sort of. How do I explain? Like, I knew you were kind of above average because from what you told me, but yeah, that's crazy. So it's just without doxing. This is me kind of like from me and Trix's conversations privately. So yeah, I didn't realize like you were like high society. That's crazy. My friend had problems with the Netherlands-German border because of language. What, you mean they couldn't get past because of language boundary? I'm guessing? But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Trix. Right. Let me tell a story. Well, feel free to tell a story. So I'm guessing, like, your dad's military, I'm guessing, from what you said. Or is it like more like business? Because yeah. To be honest, like we our fucking parliament needs to treat our fucking like soldiers better, honestly. But yeah, anyways. Sorry, politics aside. Go on, tell your story, Halupe. Tell your story. Sorry, we get like two stories at once here. There we go. And then just sort of rub out that bit there. Guess what Vamp did? Vamp messed up. Vamp very much messed up. Let me tell the story. There we go. But yeah, there we go. So we just sort of... Is this going to be if I am the a-hole stories? I've been listening to a lot of them actually from Alicia X Death actually. Oh, Trix. Oh, what's military? Yeah, I thought it was military because he said Afghanistan, so I assumed it was military. He's now just self-employed man who enjoys technology. Ooh. So much that he made it his living. Ooh, nice. What kind of technology, may I ask? Sorry. I'm curious now because I like tech. So I'm like, tech. Tell me more. I like tech. We all like tech. Unless it's AI. We all love technology unless it's AI. That's when the shotgun comes out. That's where the heresy comes out. That's where my bolter comes out, brothers. Purge the AI heretic. Hold on. Wait, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this properly. We're gonna get my Space Marine voice out. Satellite communications, anything that can go into a ship. Ooh, nice. So it's like more like navigation and communication. Nice. Brothers, there are AI here. Fetch me the kettle, the heavy kettle. There we go. There we go. Oh, sorry. I have a soundboard for that as well. Hold on.
Brothers, fetch me the kettle, the heavy kettle.
And can I just say, the new Space Marine update, I played as the heavy. I played the heavy kettle class, and it was beautiful. So many coffee drinking aliens died foul to the flamethrower. To be honest, and now I've got the multi-melter as well. I've got my setup for heavy, and now I have a reason to play heavy other than assault. Bam! I found my secondary class. I found my calling. I want to get a mod where I can mod a kettle on top of the flamer and the multi-melters. Like the hand melter can have like a little cup on top, and then like the other two can have like kettles. And like you can see like steam coming out of the kettle. I fucking would love that. I don't want to. Don't do it. Anyways, but like J.K. Rowling's lot, lukewarm, fancy compared to Arabic prince ships. Oh, nice. So it's more like leisure cruises than military, I'm guessing. Okay. Fucking hell. Your dad has a hell of a career. Ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. A little jelly belly, but I am happy. You know what? Rich and fortune hasn't come to a nicer person. I have to admit. Trix, you are definitely a generous person, and a lovely person on top of that. So you know, could have happened to more lovely people and they've raised an absolute wonderful kid. So you give them my compliments on that front. He made a trip to the Netherlands to get the fabric for costumes. So they got 200 kilo fabrics. That's a lot of fabric, actually. To get to border control, what you need to know is the German word for fabric. Scoff also is slang. Oh my. No! Oh no! So the idiot in the back said we only had 200 keys. Petrol somebody. Sorry. I just read that entire story and I pissed myself.
Hey, everyone, would you like some scuff? Would you like some scuff?
Oh, that fucking broke me. all I can think of is, anyone watched the Legend of Vox Machina animated series? Has anyone watched it? Trix, I think I watched it. Blam, have you watched it? I think Blam will know the exact scene. Spice? Spice? Would you like some spice? That's all I can think now. It's just him going, I got 200 kilos of scuff. Would you like some scuff? 200 kilos of scuff? Oh, God. Oh, crying. I'm actually crying. Oh, God. That was... So the car was taken apart. We needed to pay the repair. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, right? That would have killed that friend. Yeah, I would have as well. I would have fucking absolutely murked him for it. Oh my God. I'll be like, you'll be paid. Oh God. Another stop. Okay, now I'm confused and aroused. Oh Oh god. Joe up. Halupe, we're gonna make that the in joke now. We're gonna say we are the tea cult that smuggles scoff. I'm not being funny. Right. If you don't know the word for fabric, right, and this is not me being horrible. If you don't know the word to fabric, right, the common sense thing to do was to get out the cloth, like open your boot or something and just let them have a look. And just say, I don't know what the word is for material. Like, if he just used the word for material instead of fabric. Oh my god. And it could have been all avoided just by doing that. Oh my god.
Would you like some scuff? We'd like some spicy scuff.
Oh god. Alright. I'm sorry, but that was way too fucking funny. That is too fucking funny. Oh god. That's like almost like, I don't know, like, oh my god. That's precious. Oh god. I've done some stupid shit in my time, but oh my god, that one takes the fucking cake, mate. That one takes the fucking cake. Oh god, Adam, we need. Oh god. I'm crying. Scuff is article very broad term in Germany, so basically a closed word to item German. I know, but like the problem is with language, right? Any language, right? If you say the wrong thing, because like there's slang for like certain things in our country as well that you need to be careful not to say. So say if you go, I'm going for a quickie, it either means one or two things. One, you're going to the loo quickly, or two, you're going for a quickie. That's all I need to say. And I think you guys can pick up the rest of what that means. Or like I said to as William last week, fornication. And there's my Christmas say. It was a Christmas story as well.
Merry Christmas, I got some scuff. Hello, Bram. Merry Christmas, I got some scuff and spice. Hello, Dave.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. That was too much. That was too fucking funny. Oh, that made me cry. I'm still crying now. Halupe, you've made my fucking day. Oh god. Blam, on the next one shot, I get to be a gremlin. I think I know what I'm gonna play as. I'm gonna play as a Kenku dealer who gets his wordings wrong and always gets in trouble with the law just because it'd be fucking funny. Roger, you're on the board as well. I got spice. And I actually got spice. I'm like a merchant. Who always gets like, I'm the guy who gets, it's always like put up always just because I say the wrong thing. Oh god.
And I would speak like this, like, hello, Dave.
Oh god. You know that's gonna happen now, Blam. Blam. And we're gonna have to do a one shot called called At the Border. At the border with the 4-leaf clovers. It just got me just like being a merchant. I never once heard of some saying going for quickly as go. Yeah, no. It can, no, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go for a quick one or a quickie. No, normally, like, usually it means, but sometimes it means you're going for a piss. Or, Or there's another one you could get wrong very easily. If you don't pronounce it the right way, you can mean, like, if you say skunk, like it's in the animal skunk, because we have them in the country. Or you could say skunk, which means, like, you know, the WEED word. You know, smoking some skunk has two meanings as well. So you got to be careful of context of how you say those words. Go to bleed the lizard, drain it. Splash the porcelain throne. I'm going to smash the porcelain throne. Yeah, I've heard of that one. One I haven't heard of, which was, hold on, Fun fact, I had a phrase as a kid where I said, why should I clean it? The maid will do it. And I lost my bedroom pictures and stuck with a mattress at the end of everything back for the next few months. Oh, yeah. Oh man. To be honest, that's kind of a good thing. Your parents kind of taught you not to do that, because that's actually pretty good. My parents would kill me if I did something like that as well, if they were rich. I asked a friend of mine for a big plushie for my little sister at Christmas, and because he was a furry, he did not know how to make an animal plushie, so he made it humanoid. No, Umbreon, for cost reasons, 2 blue plastic bags, so I had to put it in. No. So it was a human-sized plushie. Oh no.
Get it in the body bag, bro, boys.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. This is why, kids. This is why, like, you got try and just show them, what it actually is before things get too far. Because when things like that happen, it's like, uh-oh. Joe Halupe, I'm surprised, like, you and your mates haven't been arrested for anything. I am surprised. I am really, really, really surprised. Oh no.
Kid says the money, mate.
Right. So Blam, I'm gonna make the next one shot you ever do for me. I make it a Kenku merchant named Dave the Honest. He's not actually smuggling anything. He's just an honest merchant, but because he says the wrong thing all the time. I'm gonna make sure I say the wrong thing all the time because it'd be fucking funny. And we can make... That's it, Loop. That's it. I'm so now making a character based off that shit just because it'd be fucking funny. The border guard was plenty calm after I simply opened the blue bags. Well, thank God for that. Understandable. I gotta make the character now. It's just, it's too much. It's to be too funny not to take up the opportunity. I'm gonna have to make that as a D&D character now. Just a dumb old Kenku who's a merchant and keeps getting himself into all sorts of trouble just by saying the wrong words when they're at the border of the city or something. Just like, you can... Oh, no, Blam, come on, it'd be funny. We could make a whole one-shot based on that shit. Oh, God. It would be funny, though. I'll probably have to make him like, I wouldn't make him a bard. Maybe like a ranger or something, because he kind of has to fend for himself often. Because he don't forget to sell the speeches and bags. Put the sales in. Yeah, I won't forget that. To be honest, that is actually a really brilliant idea for like a comedic one shot. I may have to like run that and just like, you know, but it have to be like an adults only one, because like obviously involves like, you know, saying the wrong things. So, but like, hello Dave, I got the spice. I got spice. And you can imagine like just be arrested on the border. Dogs. Yeah. He can't say dogs properly, and he goes, dogs. I got dogs. And he was like, what you got now? I got dogs. But I just say really like dumb things like that. Oh no, just all saying wrong sayings. It's like he's got like weird looking mushrooms that you use for cooking. And he goes, I got some spicy mushrooms. Spicy shrooms. Spicy shrooms. Yeah. I got some funky shrooms. That's it, funky shrooms. Everyone be like, we need to arrest this guy. just straight up arrest the guy. It's like, what did I do? It's like, you got some... I have good drugs, best drugs, best friend you ever need. Yeah, it'd be like stuff like that, and he just gets into trouble. And like, you either have to like bust him out, or just find a way to explain, actually that's not what he meant at all. Oh god. And then he gets arrested for wasting time because he keeps doing it. He goes, you can't say it like that, mate. You gotta say it like this. Oh god. It just be a hilarious one shot. Though I am planning a Christmas one shot for the Clovers. I'm gonna ask if they're up for like the Grinch one shot and see what gremlin contraptions that they come up with. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a fiend. You're as cuddly as a cactus.
You done good.
As strawberry ill, Mr. Grinch. I'm not stealing that if you buy any products. Yeah, I think my dad is the type of Really? Thank you for the posture check. I am going to click my back.
It is not silly if you buy me products.
What, did you steal them?
No, I bought them. I do not steal. I brought them. It's not stealing if I brought them.
Just say stuff like that. Just makes it sound really sus and get him arrested. Oh god. Do you know what? That might have to be a one shot if like certain people aren't available. We're going to let Nim. Do you want to bring Scarlet back for this one shot? Just arrest this Kenku guy. And that's how you know you just keep arresting him for like he keeps saying the wrong thing. But yeah. It might have to start out with the dogs one though. The dogs one would be a funny one.
I got dogs. Best friend you ever have, dogs.
But yeah, oh, thank you. Thank you for the Ko-fi. Guys, if you do wish to support me, feel free to head over to my Ko-fi. And it will keep me going and it will help me get like, you know, like better stuff in, stuff like that. But yeah, anyways. So thank you everybody. And thank you for the posture check, Halupe. It's actually helped, my back actually clicked quite nicely. It was like, actually, that was a good one. Thank you. Thank you for the shout. I'm on everybody's shout. He said the wrong words because they are the closest word to what he actually wants to say. Yeah, exactly. And with Law of Kenku's, they can only listen. So, like he had a someone he learned from, but he was actually quite dodgy. So all the words he would use, all the words he would actually use is like the wrong words. It'd be the most hilarious one shot ever because he could just get everyone into trouble. and I can't get into trouble for it because he's like the guy cannot, unless you teach him the actual word for it. Oh god. But yeah. Oh god. But yeah. Anyways, enough about that. Like that was a giggle. But my voice actually hurts now.
Doing that voice actually hurts my throat.
Right side helps me with something else, but downside is hurts my throat. Instead of T, say no. That's heretical. No, but it would be funny.
I've got
No. What criminal element can I relate T to if I can like use another word for it?
I have pee all over my cat.
Can you imagine that?
I have pee all over my cat, Dave. Dave says I got pee all over my cat.
And then the guys just look horrified. Just like, no, you're not entering. It's like,
Why? I got pee. I got lots of pee.
oh god. But yeah, it'd be so funny. Bag of leaves. Oh yeah, that would.
I have a bag of leaves.
that would be the one. That would be raising eyebrows. As like, what kind of leaves?
Leaves you can drink. Leaves that would make you feel good.
That would get me arrested at the border. Oh god, can you imagine like you just be straight up under arrest? Like, yeah, I'm arresting you. You're very sus. Like,
Me says no. I'm good boy.
it's like that's what they all say, bud. The bag
Bag of the good stuff.
yeah.
A bag of leaves, but the best stuff.
It's goof. Oh god, could you imagine the untold chaos Blam, the potential storytelling, the fuckery we could get up to? Actually, no, it's got to be when Jules runs it next. And if she goes, oh, we start at the gate, that's when I will kick in with that character and I'll be like, right, Blam, we're going full throttle, mate. We're going full throttle, Blam. You ready? You ready for this shit? You better be. Oh, God.
Can I send him in prison?
Yeah, could you imagine? Could you imagine? He doesn't know what prison is.
Can I send it in prison?
He thinks it's like an address, but actually he's going to prison. Oh, God, that'd be so funny. I gotta stop because my throat's killing me now. I gotta save for the 4-leaf clovers because I gotta do William. William doesn't hurt my throat as much, actually. William's very easy to do. Because he's very, like, overly polite and you know, he's very, you know, like very, very stuttery with his words. Unless he's using proper words. like fornication, right, Blam? We'll talk about fornication later. Just William just goes off, face red as hell. Oh, God. I need to clip some of that because that fornication comment was so fucking funny last session. Did you watch that, Krem? Oh god, because he said because William keeps saying stuff which people take wrongly and he doesn't realize what the word means, and because he's so innocent and is like like Storm explaining what it is, so he walked out the prison cell in like a really hot flush. And she goes, what's that mean? And he goes, fornication. So fucking funny. I've finally been fleshing out my world. Oh, to the point I have realized it is too massive for a comic. Yeah. What you can do though is write it all down or use World Anvil and just sort of sorry, just drink some water there. you can actually use that to your advantage, Krem. But yeah, Blam knows. If Blam's still in chat, Blam knows exactly what I'm on about. William is too innocent for his own good, and he's finding out a lot of things the hard way thanks to Storm. Yeah, so what I would do is concentrate on the main line, keep your lore as notes, and then like what I'm trying to do is trying to make like a VTLS TTRPG. So, and it's not just for a game, but it's for like your lore book as well for VGLS, because some bits are like, you know, like the world's too big. Blam Blam had a taste of it. He's going like, what the fuck? What have you done? What have you done, you fool? What have you unleashed? You can imagine that Agi is like, fly, you fools. Have Gandalf like fall to the ground. Yeah, we need to get back on that at some point, but obviously it's because I've been playing catch up with Volume 1 Revamp. So, yeah. But luckily, I should be able to finish this page before today. By the way, dude. Have you, Blam, have you read, Trix, you read my books? Have you seen the 2-in-1 delay page I've done? I still don't know whether to add the Dark Shadow onto it or not, so I will be having a meeting with my art editor about it. If so, I'm going to probably, look, get something to eat. Get something to eat. Get something in your belly. Get something in your belly. Oh, I want my baby back ribs. Anyways. Oh, last session was fucking brilliant. Like, alright, we did kind of fuck around a little bit, but it was so fun. The last session, I had so much fun. And I didn't even need to be a gremlin this time. I was like the goodest of good boys. Even though it kind of led the other players to be gremlins towards winning them. So that was quite funny. Oh god. Joe, I need to make that clip and show it to Nim. I think Nim would fucking love that. Just the fornication. Just that quote can't get out of my head ever since we done that game. It's just the fact it was just such a word that I just threw out, and I was like, I know what this word is, and it's the perfect time to use that word in that context. There is no other time I'm going to be able to use that word and make it funny. Because it's the way William would say it, and that's the thing. It's like, and it was just like, what does that word mean? Sex! It just says it in the most flustered way possible. I might have to go back to that episode and make a clip out of it. Just because it's too much. It was too fucking funny not to have. Oh, God. Oh, God. There we go. Right, that's his cloak. Sorry, I had to kind of like redo that shadow there a bit. It looks really good though, and I've got to add the flame effect still. I've got the flame coming out of his arms and stuff like that to do yet. And it's already looking quite it's looking quite good actually. I'm kind of really pleased with how this is turning out at the moment, this page. Super pleased with this. But yeah. Oh god. But yeah, do a bunch of mini comics as well. But yeah, I really need to get that TTRPG done. I think I might need a team of people and go, right, here's the lore. Put that in. We'll make a bunch. Because me and Blam have been like little off key talking about, instead of making it a 5e thing, we're making it its own thing. So I will be looking. I'm looking at like MP points. I'm looking at like how we do like initiatives in battle, because the problem is because player economy can be quite high and broken in D&D if you know the right abilities to use. Like fighters, especially fighters, action economy is fucking ridiculous. But yeah. Oh, do you want Luminis? I don't really want a Luminis. I don't want Luminease. But yeah. I'm still waiting for the day a fucking Charmander appears, man. Where's my fucking Charmander, yo? I want my body. I want my buddy. I want my buddy. Yo. But yeah. There we go. And then we do this cloak thing. You guys need help with art map. Oh, Blam, would you like to talk to Trix about maps? Sorry, because I did say I might take Trix up on the offer. So is there any chance of that? Because there might be future maps I might want you to do. But I do need to talk to Clovis first about like the final stretch of the main campaign. And I might have to give the choice to Zell for world, because I know Clovis one wanted to stick to like the D&D world. But yeah. But yeah. There might be. Once I'm going to have a bit of a conversation with Zell about that actually today at some point. Because this will be like the multiverse bit, and then we might have to talk. So yeah. Ooh, I love that guitar. Sorry. There we go, and boom, boom, and then. But yeah, Trix. No, I say there will be some in a moment because. Depending what world Zell will choose for the last bit, it'll either be Critical Role. I'm guessing between like Critical Role or like Warhammer, stuff like that. Because I wanted to kind of like off the D&D world for the last one, so we can bounce back and forth between different worlds because it is a multiverse campaign. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah. Oh God. But yeah. Oh. It's my chin. Have I bruised my chin? Sorry, I'm feeling under my beard. I was like, is that yeah, that's a bruise. But yeah. I thought it was like a spot for a second there. I was like, no, that's a bruise. That's a bruise under my chin. Under my chinny chin. But yeah. But I see my buttons ain't working properly. My buttons ain't working properly, y'all. I just want to see like. Yeah, my buttons ain't working. Oh, the clip button's working. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. But yeah. But my raid and shout out buttons are not working. I'm going to go to... Hold on, let me go to Stream Deck and see what's going on. I just want to make sure there's no updates. Because usually, something's going on. There's usually an update. Go check for updates quickly. Knew it! It's an update! Here's an update. Okay, cool. We'll install update. We'll do the update while we're streaming. Streaming update. Yeah, my stream deck plays up. Usually when it's an update, it's like, oh yeah, good update, guys. Good update. It's like, okay. So we're gonna do a little update here because there's a little whoopsie doopsie. Just a little whoopsie doopsie, guys. Oh god. But yeah. Trix, do you collect Warhammer by any chance, actually? I never asked Trix, like, do you collect models or paint them or stuff like that? Yep. There we go. Yeah, my Elgato needed updating. Whoops. I did a little whoopsie doopsie. No, I was just wondering. I just had a feeling like, I was like, I don't think you do, but I'm going to ask. Is it just not your thing, or you just haven't found like a thing that hasn't caught your eye yet? I just thought of a new series, Tricks. If you're interested, I'm happy to be your guide for the 40k universe, and we can walk you through it. Do not close application. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have to update it later, but my buttons are not working. Oh, and my buttons are out. I haven't found time. Oh, fair enough. Tricks, if we ever get to a point where like streaming becomes a peak thing for me, and I can like, you know, work just by streaming and do my books, would you like me to do a little series with you? We could collab, and I could be your guide for the 40k universe. Lots of drawings want to get drawn. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just wonder if you're up for like a collab thing, and there'd be a lot of memes and funs and stupidities. To be honest, there's a lot of stupidity that goes on in the 40k universe naturally. Oh dear, my Steam Deck's not activated properly. Hold on. Sure, yeah, that'd be cool. I could be your guide. We'll start with the War in Heaven, because that will be that, then the Horus Heresy, then we can deep dive into like certain factions. We guess who know factions better than I do. Like, yeah. We could do things like that. Hold on. Oh dear. There we go. Awesome. Right, yeah, Repo Bar had a little bit of a technological issue. There we go. Hey, JP, hiding in the background. So, right. So, in the there is a famous quote from Warhammer 40k. So, in the 31st millennium, there is only war. It's a tabletop war game, which is literally, basically, it's a grim, dark universe where everything has gone to shit. Humanity's absolutely fucked. Sorry, I heard heresy, so I'm gonna say no. No. Everyone's the bad guy, basically. Everyone's the bad guy, but like humanity's like protagonists, sort of thing. Yes, and that's just one of the Chaos Gods, essentially. They're like the gods you don't really want to worship. Like people go, oh yes, no, it's kinky and all that. It's like, yeah. But if you know what it takes to be a worshipper of Slanesh, you'll be more like this.
I don't know what to do. I need an adult. I am an adult. I need an adult here, adult.
That would be a follower of Slanesh when you realize like how fucked you are. Yeah, especially if you're Eldari. If you're Eldari, you're fucked. Like, there's a lot of lore to get through. So if I was going to guide you through it, we'll start with the War in Heaven, which is like just before the setting, then way before the setting, then the then the Horus Heresy, which will be the stuff that led up to the 40k universe stuff, and then we'll deep dive into factions. But yeah, we could do some deep dives. But it'd be more like messing around and joking and stuff like that, and like actually like explain a little bit, because to be honest, like channels like Bricky, Adeptus Ridiculous and stuff like that do a way better job at explaining things. This is the basics, but the lore is deep. Deep as
these nuts.
JP, don't confuse Portrix. Ignore JP. JP's been a naughty boy. He's been Well, actually, JP, you can become part of that stream if you want. We could both teach tricks about the 40k universe together, and the memes that go behind it and why. Yeah. So if we're gonna do this, we're gonna have to keep you unspoiled for now. And then we go like, oh yeah, but if you want a deeper dive, just check out. I will just like say, just check out Adeptus Ridiculous. But we'll go like balls deep, but with the memes. But yeah. But yeah, it's you know, we could go and don't worry guys, we'll talk about orcs as well. Like, Orcson's not that deep, but they're just dumb as fuck, and their lore is absolutely fucking hilarious. Like if you want something really funny, you go Orcs. Like, Orc players are like the most fun players ever. Sorry, I'm just looking at something quickly. But yeah. I love that. I say most fuck species are the Tau because they mostly don't know what horrors await them. Yeah, oh god, yeah. Tau are like the naive children of 40k universe. It's Tau are fucked. Tau are fucked. Like, more than one way. And the fact they probably like might have unleashed a new Chaos God without knowing it, that's what makes it worse. Well, they didn't. The humans of the Tau Empire did. And that's like the most fucked thing ever. And it's bad. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. We'll start off simple. We'll start off with just the bits you do need to know, which is like the War in Heaven and the Horus Heresy, because that's the start to the setting. And then after that, then we go faction Pacific. I think the Horus Heresy is kind of important to know about first, because that's the thing is kind of made the galaxy most fucked, and the War in Heaven kind of fucked it a little bit more. Especially what the Eldari did after the War in Heaven. Yeah. You want to know how Slaanesh is born? We need to go through that. So, yeah. So we'll probably go, like I said, we'll go through Horus Heresy and the War in Heaven. But War in Heaven first. I don't know, because the problem is with a lot of factions, a lot of them kind of relate to the War in Heaven and Horus Heresy and why things turned out the way they are. Like, the only ones you wouldn't really need to know about is Tau. Tau is not related to any of that shit, so there's no need to explain that. Yeah, like Drukhari and Eldari is very linked to the War in Heaven. Necrons are linked to the War in Heaven. Orcs are linked to the War in Heaven because of the Cork. But yeah. That's why, like, there's a very good... That's why the War in Heaven and the Horus Heresy is a good springboard to get off from. Just because that's why the galaxy is fucked. It's like, because of these two events led up to what happens now. But like technically, like the Tau are like the only ones that do not have like any relation to any of these events. And yeah. Black Crusades, kind of. Horus Heresy, yeah. Necrons, like, if you want to know about the Necrons and Eldari and why they do things, it's, yeah, that links into that, so. Yeah, but I would go into more detail, like you had the old ones, that created the some of the races, because basically there's these frog people called the Old Ones, which essentially created the Eldari and the Quarks to fight the Necrontyr, because the Necrontyr got jealous at... Literally, they basically got jealous at the Old Ones, because they were like, well, we're standing here on this planet riddled with radiation, we're dying left and center, and the Necrontyr were like, right. And they said, no, they're not going to save us, so fuck it, we're going to war. Made a deal with these entities called the Catan, which are technically gods / not gods. They're basically godlike parasites. That's what they are. And they kind of suck up a lot of energy and kill a lot of things. So this big war happened. A lot of the Old Ones got wiped out. At the end, the Eldarian Quarks did win. But there was a huge cost. Millennia went past, and basically the Eldari, in their cockiness throughout 1,000 years, because they were the conquerors of the universe, gone into such depravity, which I will not mention half the list of shit they done. Basically think BDSM, but 100 times worse, and 100 times more depraved and lawless. And they basically murder fuck Slaanesh into existence. Pretty much. And cause the Eye of Terror to happen. More deep dive, I would say go to Bricky's channel. But yeah. The War in Heaven was a very big thing that happened. That's like the basic notes. And during that time as well, the Catan went, oh, we'll give you immortality, Necrontyr. You won't have to suffer in your death planet anymore. And they sucked out, nommed on their souls, and put their body, what remains of them, into their robot bodies, which created the Necrons and sent them. And yeah, and then there was a war between the Necrons and the Catan, and the Silent King did manage to kind of win, but then exiled his own ass out of space.
You done good.
Basically, because he was the one who made the deal in the first place with the Catan, so he exiled himself. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say a friend, because this is what happens, right? So, because this Eldari kind of murdered Bang Slaanesh into existence, she started sucking up the souls of our Eldari. So, if you die as an Eldar, you're fucked. You are fucked. So, to get around this, getting your soul om-nom-nommed by Slaanesh, yummy, torture bang yummy. Someone's gonna click that, yummy, torture bang yummy. They had two different ways. And by the way, guys, it's under an hour, so make sure you get your art in for Art Show and Tell, by the way. But yeah, so essentially, there's two ways Eldari are fed in. This is what's split into two factions. So you got the normal Eldari, which kind of went away from the depravity and used items called Soul Stones to trap their own souls, so Slaanesh don't go murder bang. Anyways, I can't believe I said it that way. Yeah. So the Eldari the Dark Eldari, on the other hand, kept their depravity, and the only way they keep Slaanesh away from Kamara and all that, which is their city in the warp, is basically the more depravity and pain they can inflict, the less of the analogy that Bricky uses is like a cat tipping the glass to the edge. So the glass goes back a little bit every time they do it and restores their youth. So it only buys them time. But they have to keep inflicting pain and suffering to do it. So yes, so Slaanesh is not just about smut. Slaanesh is basically like indulgence, like pleasure and overindulgence. So we're not talking just smut. It's just anything that gives you pleasure is take you to the extreme. That's what Slaanesh is. Because the gods, the Chaos gods, have a flip side. Because they weren't like all corrupted at first. It's only when like basically the wars happened and stuff like that, like the war in heaven, kind of made the war 100 times more fucked. So Slaanesh is like two sides of it. Even though it's all about excess, it's also about art, creativity, you know, like happiness, stuff like that. However, because the warp is so fucked, it's just about the, you know, the murder banging. Because gore is more Khorne's domain. Like, Slaanesh is about prolonging that pleasure as long as possible. So if you take pleasure in taking one's life, it would be more about the pleasure of doing it. Sort of, yeah. So, and then you got Khorne. Khorne is about blood, violence, war. Yeah, he's basically like a god of war. And the quicker the blood is spilled, blood for the blood god. So he's more of a gore god because he wants it done like that. Slaanesh will drag it out. And they hate each other, by the way. Even though they murder bang, that was quite funny. They actually like started trying to kill each other while banging each other. It's quite funny. And it's actually lore. The problem is, if you drag it out, Khorne would hate you. And Slaanesh will love you. If you don't drag it out and you just sort of kill him, you're more like on Khorne's side because it's blood for the blood god. But also, Khorne represents, like, before it all got corrupted, Khorne represented honor, duty, stuff like that. Like an honorable warrior. So you think about, like, more like a Nordic god. Yeah. So Khorne's more like that. If you are, yeah, but what if you kill the physical body but keep the mental alive? Khorne would still hate you. Khorne is all about the fighting. It's all about, you know, the honorable battle. And prolonging somebody's death is not honorable. So yeah. Yeah. So like Slaanesh is all about like the extreme, taking it to the extreme and prolonging it. Where but Nurgle on the other hand is decay. So Nurgle is all about death, decay, and you know, like stagnation, stuff like that. You got physical death, and then you got your like soul death, which means you probably get there's a lot of ways to die in the warp. Right, so you're either you're quite fucked in a lot of ways in this, so get ready for this. So if you're in the Imperium and you're a Psyker, you would be sent, either you will be killed because it's heretical, become an Astropath, which is a high honor, you will serve the Imperium in some way, yeah, we'll get into that. Or if you're psychically strong enough, you'll be one of the 1,000 that gets fed to the Emperor's soul every day to keep the Astronomical alive. So if you're human, you're fucked. If you're Eldari, nom nom Slaanesh num noms, before getting banged to death as well. So that's yeah. And I'm not putting that lightly. Like you're screwed anyway. You're screwed. If you're any other race, your soul can get eaten by a demon. So that's a very fucked way to go. Like mentally, spiritually, or you just go mad. You just go mad and you're like, you are hopeless. And a quick death is the only like good way to die in the 40k Millennium. Like the more you look into it, like the more like you see like everyone's the bad guy in a different way. Like not even like yeah. What, the gods? The Chaos Gods technically have limits. Technically not. That's a hell of a subject to hit, because the problem is with the 40k universe is either way you're fucked. Like there is no way out of half the shit you gotta get into. Like JP, like out of 9 to 10, what your mental faculties and your soul, how fucked are you? Like humanity, you're fucked. You're a space marine, kinda fucked. Tau, somewhat fucked. Tau, like the only best places to live in if you get lucky is Tau. Yeah, Tyranids, Bug Boys, the hive mind. Take a guess what they do. Think alien, but more on a massive scale where they devour you and the planet with it. Yeah, you're basically their lunchtime to feed into their biomass. So take a guess how fucked you are then. Sort of. Oh no. Actually, I will disagree with Lupa on that statement, because all I have to say is the Sisters of Battle and how they treat their traitors and runaways. I think JP can say how fucked you are if you get caught, trying to run away. Sisters of Battle are like, out of all the human factions, they are the most fucked. Like, if you try to run from a fight or that, you will be considered as a heretic, and you'll have a like bare minimally, you get a bolter through the head. Like, the best you could hope for in the 40k universe is literally, God hope to God you get born on a Tau planet that will never get attacked in your lifetime. That is literally your hope to God. Is hope you do get that, like, sort of Tau world, because that is the closest of being treated humanely you would ever get. Like, the Tau still don't like you, but at least they treat you humanely. That's the, you know what I mean? Because they need you for the greater good. So you'll be a waste if they like kill you, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Like, 40k Universe is a really intriguing lore to look at. Like, thank you. I'm glad I got you thinking. Yeah, but like, yeah, like that. Your only hope of a good life is literally like, God, I hope you're born on a Tau planet, or at least one of the human pleasure worlds, as they call it, where the planets are actually good, but they're far and few between. Like, humanity, you are treated inhumanely. Like, Lupus says they're the most humane, but the problem is, like, their working standards is absolute dog shit. But yeah, like the Tau is literally, out of all the factions, that is the most humane one. But even then, there seems to be hints of corruption in there, but it's not as bad as the other factions. Like, orcs would, to be honest, like, a good way to die is orcs. Orcs would just straight out kill you, because it's orcs. Orcs like a good crump. They like a good scrap. They don't care. Did you know, actually in 40k uniforms, orcs cannot get depressed. They're always looking for a good time. Yeah. The 40k universe is really inspiring, actually. It's quite well. Oh, if you want, like, also deep dives into worlds to give you ideas, there is a Lord of the Rings channel that explains, like, every piece of lore that the Lord of the Rings have. And it's really good to examine world building. Like, if you really want to examine, like, really good world building, that will be like the top one to go for. Just thought I'd let you know. Because they're really good at world building. Layer, new layer. Yeah, exactly. Tau are fucked. Tau, like I said, Tau are absolutely fucked. But the problem is, the one advantage Tau has, and this is the only advantage Tau has in the warp, is their souls are so weak psychically, that they are a blip. They are a blip in the warp. And I'm not kidding. They are literally, that's all they are, a blip in the warp. Because their souls are so, like, because the more psychic you are, in the warp, your soul becomes like a beacon. But all the demons go, ooh, look, there's a strong one there. Yum, 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 yum. It's an oversimplification, but that's actually what happens in the 40k universe. Is the stronger you are psychically, the more of a blip. And that's why I say, the more stronger you are as a psychic, the more fucked you are. That's the only one advantage for Tau. Tau luckily get like a free pass on being lunch. Let's put it like that for the Chaos Demons. I think you could agree on that much, can't you, JP, with me on that one? Like if you want to be least fucked, that's, you know, try not to be born a psychic. Because if you're psychic, oh my god, you're in for a world of hurt. You are in for an absolute world of hurt. And I don't mean it in a hee-hee-ha funny way. You're just like, yeah. Dude, you're screwed. You're screwed, mostly. But yeah. That's why, like, Eldari are very appetizing to Chaos Demons, especially Slanesh. Because Eldari are very psychically strong. So Slanesh is like, look at the pickings. Num 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 num. Basically. I think that's a good summary, isn't it, JP? That's a good summary of, you know, the more psychically strong you are, the more fucked you are. Like, I just want to make sure JP, I'm making sure for JP, like, that's a good summary. Make that brush bigger and just sort of, that's it. Just make the brush huge. Don't worry, this is just for like background stuff, so do not worry. Select, deselect. And then I think I'm actually going to be able to finish this page before Clovers come on. But yeah. I'm waiting for JP's answer. I think it's JP. I want cat cuddles now. Oh, where's Loki? Oh, there she is. She come off her perch. I was like, talking about cats. I was like, looking back like at Loki, like, where is Loki, by the way? Talking of pussycats. And they're just sort of, that's it. Awesome. And then... JP, have you got the original Volume 1, by the way? Or have you not got it yet? You want cat cuddles? No, cat cuddles. I don't know why I said it like that. Like the Batman song. Cat cuddles, cat cuddles, cat cuddles. Na 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 na. Yes. I think I'm on one today. I don't know what I'm on. What was it when someone says, I don't know what you're on, but I would like some of what you're on, please. Edit undo. Just sort of. That, and then just sort of. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to go with a smaller flame here and just sort of, yeah, just kind of keep up consistency with the background. And then layer, new raster layer. I want to do like a background mostly and just do like little background bits here and there. But yeah, when I ever say baby boy, I get this look from one of them like, yes, mum. Yippee woo, yippee woo woo. No, he's not. He's just sleeping up there. Normally, if we say yippee woo woo to him, he does that cute. He does a cute little woo. Like he doesn't really woo as much as he used to, but I can get him to woo half the time. He goes woo, or like he does like a little woo. It's quite cute. He's a little bastard though, but he's my little bastard. Right, I need that background. But yeah. This page is starting to look sick. Actually, I think after finish this page, I might do an early art show and tell. So guys, get your artworks in there now if you want your artworks to be seen. And then refer to editing layer and just sort of drop. There we go. Awesome. So we got that in. And select and deselect. And then what I can do is use my pen. Just sort of, yeah, that's it. Do that. And here, no, I think we're good. So what we do is layer. New raster layer, and then we'll get this back to 7 point. Actually, no, it's layer. James, you idiot. Vector layer. There we go. Awesome. I forgot to do vector layers, man. Yeah, so I have a chat with Nova today. When I get an answer from him, I will go to you, Trix, because I might get some theme maps going. Yeah. So yeah, there's a rock like to his side here. It's just like, yeah. And just sort of, that's it. And there is a rock like near him here. Awesome. And then do the same here. Just do some like rocks piled on each other here. Awesome, Renos. And then we then pick up some colors. Because I only need like a couple of colors, honestly. So it'd be that, and then that, and then we could do some shadows here, and then we could do some like lighting effects, obviously. So yeah. So what? Oh, forgot to. I have a question. What happens to your soul? I already read that. Sorry. I like cats. So we look at me like this. Oh, Loki's back, guys. Loki's back on our perch. Hold on. There we go. Baby's back. Baby, come back to me. What's up? Baby, come back. Oh. Okay, there's a gap. I can see there's a gap. There we go. And then just sort of... Awesome. Same here. Just get a rock there and just sort of... Hold on. I had to plug in gaps. Because it's like my hand has just gone a bit wonky. There we go. Awesome. And then obviously get the black pen back and then just sort of... There we go. Just put some random cracks in the area. There we go. And then we need to go to layer below. Just sort of... There we go. And then just do the lighting shadows there. Awesome. Get the rubber and just sort of... Oh. Maybe not. Leave that as it is. Luckily, it's only pebbles. It's only pebbles. It's only pebbles. But yeah. Loki. Hello, baby. Look, she's looking at me now. She responds. See, you're a good girl, Loki. You respond. Pip's not. Pip's a little traitor. He's a little traitor, guys. To be honest, he's an Asbo cat. What do you expect? He is the Asbo, the one and only Asbo cat. The Asbo cat. Not just a Asbo cat, the Asbo cat. There we go. Awesome. And what we're going to do is as well, just get some shadows, like sort of like you can see he's jumping back, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm happy with all that at the moment. Now we could just do the glow effects for the flames. Through the fire and flames we carry. No, sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make your ears bleed, I swear. I apologize. Through fire and flame. Do, do, do. Oh, I've got it in my head. God damn it. Additive glow. And just sort of... That's it. Just sort of, that's it. And then what we're going to do is just sort of, that's it. And just got to de-intense it a little bit. And then just sort of, and then I've got like another like brush that I'm going to use as well. And then I'll just make sure that edge is there and just sort of make sure that's all there. And then just sort of, I'm going to make that bigger and just sort of, that's it, awesome. Because that's just like, you guys see from the floor anyway, so I don't really mind about that. And then just sort of, hopefully you're enjoying this, guys, so far. I'm really sorry, like, I'm a bit focused now on sort of like getting this all slammed and quickly. But guys, you have got only about over half an hour left to art show and tell. So obviously make sure you get your artworks in there now, whether it's writing or music or art, you know, whatever, guys. Get it on there. We want to see your artwork. Sort of, that's it. Sort of, just trying to get like the areas where I haven't gotten. And then like the second one will be like a bit more like really brighter, like flame stuff. Just like to make sure, like, you know. There we go. And then a layer, new raster layer. We're going to go towards white. And we're just going to make that big brush. We're going to make it a teensy bit smaller, about 300s. Out there. Bump that up. And then we will... oh. Yeah, additive glow. And then just sort of... And then we're going to make the brush smaller and just, you know... Sort of like, you know, get like the less intense parts around. So something like that. And then like that. Just kind of de-tense it a little bit. Just sort of, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Get it actually looking like actual flames. There we go. And de-tense it a little bit. I just want it sort of like, just in between. So it's sort of like, you can get rid of all that. And then we'd downsize the brush and just sort of do that just to get that flame sort of really going. There we go. Look at that. Hey, hey, this is what I was more like it. And then we do the same here. So, we need to find the below here. Yeah, so layer, new raster layer. And then I'm going to go right back and then add like the kindling to the flame. And then that'll be it. By the way, Vamp, thanks for fulfilling my quota today. What, the bullying quota or the Warhammer quota? I need to know which one did you mean? We need to clarify which quota did you mean by that. Right, do that and then just sort of go lower. As you can see, and just sort of awesome. So that'd be it there. And then obviously we don't want to really sharp at the bottom here. Just have that, get white in again, just sort of like that. There we go. But yeah, there you go. And layer, new raster layer, and then we're gonna do new additive glow brush and just sort of do a general like burst and then make it smaller. And then just sort of, you know, push up into the flames a little bit. Like that. In the last 3 years, my goal is to at least make one person laugh per day. That's fair enough. I'm glad I got your quota done. Now your good deed's done, you can be as horrible as you want, as I say. There we go. Now, last not least... I am going to additive glow this layer for a reason. We're going to do pen. Because I have a specific brush for sparks. Which is awesome. Now back to bullying Vamp. Oh no, not the bullying. Please, no. I've been a good boy. I swear. I don't need to be bullied. I don't need to be bullied. I'm the goodest of the good boys. I swear. There we go. Hold on. And where's my more intense layer? There we go. Now we're going to go smaller. And now we're just going to go absolutely like nuts on that. That's it. There we go. Awesome. And just sort of... I kind of like the way this is actually... Oh my god, this page is actually fucking amazing. Look at that. Actually, this is like one of my best pages I've done. Save. Your boy, that's why you get bullied. Grow up and be a man you're meant to be. What kind of man? I wear high heels just like my dear papa. Anyways. sorry. I had to make that joke. Sorry, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I swear. The joke was there and I had to take it. Right, so here we go. So it is near time for art show and tell. Half an hour late, half an hour soon, guys, will be art show and telling. So we're gonna save as. I just love this art. This art just looks phenomenal. I'm so happy with the way this one turned out. And this page is, hold on. What page is this, by the way? 117. Wow. Save as. I forgot to get the page number. Whoops. PNG. 117. I actually like this. This looks really good. Like, I'm really happy because I was really nervous about using these flame effects, and it's kind of done a really good job with this. But yeah, it's saving now. There we go. And then we're gonna export the time lapse as well. And I kind of like, I don't know where to put the dark shadow with the black shadow with the magi surrounding his body. But yeah, file and then time lapse, export time lapse. Watermark settings. We are gonna put this. I'm gonna put this here. I think, yeah, about here. Actually, if I put it in his cape, sorry, I'm just like, while I do these time lapses, I'm trying to like put them in sort of like places where like, you know, it's not in the way as much. So I'm gonna okay this. And ooh, I like this music. I'm really happy with this. This page looks absolutely fucking amazing. Oh, hold on. I can't yet. I forgot to do it. I forgot to do stuff, guys. I forgot to do stuff. So there's a couple things I've actually forgotten to do. You'll see what I've forgotten. I have forgotten a couple of things. Layer, new raster layer. Because I always forgetting to put these things in. So manga, where are you? Fashion, sky, ice, pen, magic, objects, blood, wind, stain. Sorry, I'm looking through all my brushes right now. I'm trying to find like my manga brush. Is it this one? Have I not got my manga in? Where's my manga brushes? I send you on the Discord. Okay. Was it artwork?